Well, somehow it looks like I had this idea in my mind that I could serve God or serve Holy Spirit in order to escape my unworthiness and become worthy of awakening. So I was asking the right questions, but I was coming from the wrong place. Okay, so Holy Spirit continues. First you think, I am separate from the Holy Spirit, and I may or may not hear His voice. Then you think, if I do not hear His voice, it is because I am unworthy. And this is the most likely scenario, so I don't expect to hear anything. Does this sound familiar? Come on, I know some of you guys have had these thoughts, maybe not quite so spelled out, but I think we've all been here. You know, I am separate from the Holy Spirit, and I may or may not hear His voice. Error number 1. Error number 2. If I do not hear His voice, it is because I am unworthy. And this is the most likely scenario, so I don't expect to hear anything. Finally, you think, if I do hear His voice, He will tell me exactly what I must do to be saved. But I probably won't like what I hear because He will ask some horrific sacrifice. Ah, that sounds true too, doesn't it? If I do hear Him, He's going to ask me to do something I don't want to do. This is all way too familiar, isn't it, guys? Okay, so continuing on. And in all of this, the voice for God seems lost to you because you are afraid of it. But the voice for God is not lost to you. If you listen more closely to a voice beyond the fear, you will hear clearly what the voice for God asks you to do. Go through your day doing what seems to come to you. Okay, so go through your day doing what seems to come to you. Do not worry that you are making the wrong choices regarding what you do, for you cannot be wrong. Do not feel that you need to follow a specific plan or keep certain obligations, because what you feel to do in the moment is what you are to do. Let go of anything else that the moment might have been used for. These thoughts are just distractions now. So what this is saying is, if I feel to sit down and watch TV, then sit down and watch TV fully. Don't worry about maybe I should be doing this or maybe I should be doing that. If you feel to take a walk now, then take a walk fully. Okay, this is what Holy Spirit is saying. Do what you feel to do in the moment, and then give yourself to that fully. Holy Spirit continues. As you do what you are guided to do, I ask you to go within the mind. Go deep within the mind and observe the thoughts that are there as you are doing. Discern between the ego thoughts and the holy ones. Dismiss the ego thoughts easily as nothing. Feast upon the holy thoughts as everything. In this way, you will enjoy peace as you do what you do. So as you are watching TV fully, watch your mind. Are you judging the character on the TV screen? Let that thought go. As you're taking your walk, watch your mind. Are you daydreaming about what Lori said when she was gossiping about me on the phone? If so, let that thought go. Pull out the single quiet thought. Feast on that. I mean, this is what Holy Spirit is saying. It's really very simple advice. Holy Spirit continues. Speak to the ones that come to you. Who shall I talk to? The ones that come to you. That's easy, isn't it? Sometimes the best way to speak is to listen. Notice if you feel pressure to say a certain thing, and remember that pressure never comes from me. Do not say what you feel pressure or anxiousness to say. Gladly let that thought go. What I would have you say will come naturally, and you may not even know that you are going to say it until you hear the words coming from your mouth. So do not worry what you will say. Listen in non-judgment, and then say what comes out of you. In this way, step through your day, moment by moment, following my plan as it is revealed to you. And notice this really implies that it's revealed to you moment by moment. In this way, step through your day, moment by moment, following my plan as it is revealed to you. Resist the ego temptation to take over and control, or to believe that you must take over and control. Trust in me completely, and enjoy the adventure with curiosity and delight. Notice that. Enjoy the adventure with curiosity and delight. I will lead you home if you will let me, by letting go of all temptation to lead yourself separate from me. Moment to moment. Relax into the moment of now. This is where I am. Meet me here. We are one in accord with it all.